Hello, I'm Jim Carey, Executive Director of the New Jersey Lottery, and I'm proud to be joined today by Felicia Grandin and Luis Delorbe from the Council on Compulsive Gambling of New Jersey. We're here for the Lottery's annual Holiday Gift Responsibly Awareness Campaign. The theme this year is "'Tis the Season to Gift Responsibly. Lottery tickets aren't child's play." Our lottery has maintained a long-standing cooperative relationship with the Council on Compulsive Gambling of New Jersey, and it continues to support the vital mission of the Council.
Hello, I am Felicia Grandin, and as Jim mentioned, I'm Executive Director of the Council on Compulsive Gambling of New Jersey. I'm pleased to join with the lottery to discuss the problems associated with minors and gambling and the importance of refraining from gifting lottery tickets to anyone under the age of 18. We want to discourage adults from giving lottery tickets to minors throughout the year and during this holiday season.
With this month-long campaign, which is running throughout the holiday season, we want to bring attention to the fact that lottery products are not a good gift for children. We urge you not to gift lottery tickets to kids. To reinforce that concept, we have produced this video, which is available for viewing on the responsibility page of the lottery's website and on the Council's website. In addition, the lottery crafted a holiday advertising campaign that includes the messaging, "'Tis the season to gift responsibly. Lottery is not child's play." The New Jersey Lottery is a provider of fun and entertaining games that are not intended for anyone under the age of 18. Don't give lottery tickets to children as a gift. The advertising campaign reiterates messaging that is present on the responsibility section of the lottery's website. We are also posting this message on our social media pages, in all of our radio advertising, in our print and digital advertising, and at our retailer locations across the state. So, this holiday season, if you choose to give a lottery ticket as a gift, please stick with adults. There is a reason why New Jersey has established minimum ages for gambling activities.
And with this campaign, the lottery and the Council are joining together with dozens of lotteries around the world to support the National Council on Problem Gambling and the International Center for Youth Gambling Problems and High-Risk Behaviors at McGill University to increase public awareness about the potential negative impact promoting gambling activity to minors by the gifting of lottery tickets. The New Jersey Lottery is a valuable partner with the Council on Compulsive Gambling in efforts to remind residents that lottery tickets are not an appropriate gift for minors. The Council urges parents to use sound judgment in making holiday gift selections for their children and to keep in mind that adult problem gamblers frequently report that they began to gamble during their childhood, often at ages 9 or 10. In fact, research on youth gambling has shown that the earlier children begin gambling, the more likely they are to develop gambling problems as adults. While adults can recognize a winning lottery ticket as a stroke of luck or random chance, children and teens have difficulty putting a win into perspective. Every year, the Council visits hundreds of schools throughout the state to educate students about gambling, its related risks, and about how it can easily turn into an addiction. And with that in mind, I'm pleased to introduce the Council's Prevention and Treatment Administrator, Luis Delorbe, who oversees our school program.
Thank you, Ms. Felicia. Thank you, Mr. Jim. When we go to schools, our main focus is to bring public awareness. There's a lot of psychology when it comes to gambling. So one of the things we would like to do for the youth is to delay being engaged in any form of gambling until they're old enough to be able to make responsible decisions. So we don't want parents to give gifts to children that can send the wrong message. We don't know. Addiction obviously does not discriminate. It doesn't matter, your sex, your gender, your economic standing. Addiction does not discriminate. And like Ms. Felicia said, the earlier you start, the more likely that you will develop a problem going into adulthood. When it comes to gambling, many people, the majority of the people, they do it as a form of entertainment. Young kids do not see this as we do as adults. Just today, when I was in one of the schools, some of the kids were talking about how they can make an income, how they can make money while gambling. They don't see it as entertainment. They take it seriously. So we want to make sure that they know the pitfalls. They can know the possible harm that can come from this. And we ask adults, if you are going to give, to give responsibly. Do not engage and do not encourage children to engage in gambling, because problems will develop going forward.
I think, every little kid thinks he's going to be in the NBA or the NFL, and every little kid thinks he's going to win every bet.
Yes. And when they get engaged, like I said, their mind's still developing. So therefore, a lot of times they get too anticipated. That's why you see a kid playing a video game, and what do? You see them getting excited. Sometimes they'll yell at the screen because they take it very serious. So to them, it's not a light thing. So we do it as adults. We do have to play that role. We have to be the brake for them and think for them and be able to say, okay, you know what? This is not good for you at this time. Maybe later on, once you're old enough to make an educated decision, maybe. But right now, we don't want to scare people, right? Because not everybody that engages in gambling is going to develop a problem. But because gambling, is such a unknown factor where you don't know who's going to be triggered by what. It's up to us to be able to do it responsibly and be able to say, okay, maybe we should wait until they're old enough to be able to understand what they're getting into.
Thank you, Luis, for providing the information about the Council's efforts to visit both public and private schools throughout the state to educate people about the risks involved in gambling. Because gambling opportunities are all around us every day, it is extremely important to educate our children about the risks of the gambling, the warning signs of this addiction, and the importance of making good decisions. Jim, thank you and the lottery for the ongoing efforts to prevent underage gambling and for the continued support of the Council's mission to educate about the risks of involving minors in gambling of any type.
Thank you, Felicia and Luis, for your participation in this video and for sharing the important information about preventing gambling among young people. And thank you for viewing our video.